From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Jets and the Detroit Lions. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And this is going to be cut in the end zone. Love the aggressiveness here. They're already up 8-0.
Jets nothing.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And 7 at the 35-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now it's Klubnik. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Ali McNeil. And that leaves them in trouble. They're staring down a 3rd and 19 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Outright, Cooper's got it. And it's going to be 4th down. Great bit for the line. Almost got there, Brian. Just needed that last step or 2 to pay off. They did not. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Has a hole left, room to run. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit!
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
That one splits the uprights. And it's a 15-0 advantage now here in the first. Fox now to kick this one away. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Here's Klubnik. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there, which brings up second down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
On the 24 once again. It's second and 10. Quickly out wide. It's Mitchell. And that'll be 4 yards on that completion before he heads out. That means it's third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Here's Klubnik now. A lot of contact. Can't keep control of this. Ball jostled out. It's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be fourth down. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. Waiting on it deep is Dortch. His work begins at the 31. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Off to the air now. That's caught. Here comes Jimmy Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that's going to be a Lions first down.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Goff on second down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Goff back to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And this will only gain him a couple of yards, needing more to challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
A 2-yard gain.
Jake
It's
Bates
fourth
out for the
down.
Lions field goal try. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Looking to throw. Klubnik. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 34 yards.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Big hitter on first down. 31 yards. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try it left with Allen. And he's in for the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
All right, Jets offense ready. They're going for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. He's out in the clear. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. It was first down Detroit.
I don't think we're ever going to get away from the stat line of turnovers and winning that turnover margin being the biggest singular key in the NFL, Kate. But I'll tell you what, when you run for 100 yards plus, you win 70% of the time. They did a week ago with this guy, and he's off to an excellent start.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Gone. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And a good pick up here, managing about 9 on that 2nd down completion.
Out of bounds, just short of midfield.
That last catch looked good enough for the first, but they're going to need another inch or two here on 3rd down. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. Able to gain about 1 on the play. And that's going to get the Lions the first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. Works his way to the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing is gone. Left side, caught by Dortch. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. And the defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground. It is incomplete. It's 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Goff setting to throw. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Goff. Forced out to his right. He's being chased, and they get him right near the line. And that That takes us to 3rd and goal now, Brock, from the 4.
No gain on the play.
We've learned in this league that first-round picks, they don't get the luxury of coming along slowly. The expectations are high, but there he is, charging through and getting the first of what this team hopes will be many sacks as a rookie.
3rd and goal, defense electing to play this from the nickel. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Wangu now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Nick's going to throw. This one gets to the 22. That was Tyleek Williams in on the play.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Klubnik. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And give him a gain of about 6 before he steps out of bounds. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 6 yards.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. Stick around for more from Ford Field on its way. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. Throwing Klubnik. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he gets home. Touchdown, New York. J.K. Dobbins. That's his 2nd of the year. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this, slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
So once again, the Jets going for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He has it, and he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Dortch now to return it. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Goff. On the move, hit it right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. In off to Gibbs from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. Here's the second person at the play. The game's about 12. And that's going to be a Lions first down.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it. And when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, New York.
We've set it down from 37. Here's Klubnik. Buys time, rolling right. This finds Mitchell, complete. And outbounds he goes, so give them about half of what they needed. That's going to bring up second down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball. And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Dortch now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. A give to Dobbins to start the third. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. As they go play fake, now it's Klubnik. Caught in by his back, Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun handoff for Allen. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
All set to go now from the 35. Now it's Klubnik. Looking over the middle, he's got Cooper. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A give to Allen out of the shotgun. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at him and go make a point.
He's going to the air. Klubnik has his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. A give right side to Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Pitching it out to Dobbins. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Here's Klubnik now. And he will score. Touchdown, Jets. Kenyon Sadiq, the 2nd score that he has brought in this season. On his Katie York for the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. Lead now up to a field goal.
Lions 21.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up. Dortch now to return it. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Off to pass now on second down. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. Short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Third and just 2 to go. Gibbs now from the gun. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Kate, I think both sides feeling the sting of that one. That offensive player is going to feel that one, not just in the moment, but tomorrow. But the defense, they feel a little worse, too, after that play, giving up the first down.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Start of the fourth quarter now. Lining up here, second and 5. Goff to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. A give to Gibbs. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Goff back to throw. George hauls it in. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 2.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing is gone. And that one's going to fall incomplete. That forces 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside. So he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming right is Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Goff. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throw here, 3rd down. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone now. That's complete to St. Brown outright. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. That can be set up with 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Goff. Escapes the pocket. They won't have this one. Incomplete. Well, they got him the 1st and goal in the prior play. Couldn't follow up with a score here, so now it's 2nd and goal. All right, so trailing right now, looking up at the scoreboard, Brock. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now, the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
On 2nd down, Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! Sam Laporta getting home on play number 15 of that drive. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. They jump ahead by 4. Fox now to kick this one away. Wangu now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. And as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Running it again with Dobbins. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw. Klubnik hits his running back. One step out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain. And that gives New York the 1st.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Throwing Klubnik. Down the field. He's got Wilson. Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. And that's going to be a New York 1st down. Back to throw. Getting out to his left. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath really on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rush.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. He slides in, so avoided getting hit, and he gets the first. Well done there.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. J.K. Dobbins brought one back earlier and now takes one across. And he shakes out the pressure and nails it. And now an opposing field goal would only tie us here. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Dortch now to return it. And he takes the return out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. This one to Williams out left side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around. They know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. It's 1st down Detroit.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Setting up to pass. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. There's Gibbs, back-to-back catches for him. And looks like about 4 yards on that 1st down play, Brock, before he steps out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Stop is made after a gain of 7. That's going to be enough for the 1st.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Now gone. Checks it down to Gibbs. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch, and hit got there quickly. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of them on second down. Goff setting to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Little momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here's Goff. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in first and goal. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First down and goal to go.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he's in! And that's a touchdown! And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. They cashed in when it really matters.
Fox now to kick this one away. Wangu now to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Klubnik. Trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Only 6 seconds to go, Brock. Last chance here. Klubnik now on second. Outright, Cooper's got it. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. He just won't lose his yards. Official signaling timeout. We've got whistles. Time left for one snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. Lining up for one final snap. Here he goes. One final shot. It's a screenplay for Allen. And the tackle's made, so no miracle touchdown to the buzzer. This game's over. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation